Good morning, Cami. Here we are with day 2 of your Tarot Mentorship. And I wanted to tell you how crazy it was that you were like, just call me Cami, because I am also clairaudient, which means that I get messages from spirit and guides and loved ones who have passed through my thoughts. And as soon as I was, looking at your name and trying to figure it out to myself, and I'm like, that's not Camilla. It must be Camellia. I'm thinking about it, and I heard, just call her Cami. And I immediately, my ego disregarded it. I was like, that's weird. I'm a complete stranger. I'm not just going to be like, hey, I made up a nickname for you. I'm just going to call you Cami. But I literally heard that. So that's pretty crazy. Another thing that was crazy is yesterday I told you that I thought my soul card was the Star, but I wasn't sure. So as soon as I was done recording your video yesterday, I was doing my card for the day. I do it every day. And a stack fell out. And I told you when a stack falls out, I put it back. But the Star was the very top one, but I still put it all back. And then just for something to do, I went ahead and did the fan spread that I showed you. I haven't done it in a very long time. And one card jumped right out at me, like I told you can happen. And it was the Star. So that was definitely confirmation for me that the Star is my soul card. But more than that, it reminded me to tell you that there will be times where you get chills and goosebumps because you pull the same card twice. And if you don't trust your intuition, which we're going to talk about intuition today, and then like you put that card back, you're like, no, that's not it for whatever reason. And then you go ahead and you get it again. It's really the universe telling you, yes, it is. This is the card. Or you'll get it twice in 2 different spreads or something. And it's just like that card's really important to you at this time. Okay, so what is intuition and why is it so important in tarot? Your intuition is your gut feeling. It is that small but still voice in your mind that that guides you, that tells you that something is dangerous, or that pushes you towards something that is good for you. For example, say you're doing the fan spread and one pops out, or one just stands out to you, and immediately your intuition sees it and says that one. But as quick as your intuition says that one, your ego says, no, that's not the one. It's this one. You really have to train yourself to listen to yourself the first time, to listen to your intuition the first time. And it might take a few times to get the hang of it. So if you feel like the cards that you're pulling aren't resonating with you, it doesn't necessarily mean that you haven't connected your energy to your deck yet. It might also mean that you're just not listening to your intuition, because that's something you also have to really train yourself to do. For example, while you're doing a reading, if you get a certain feeling, certain emotion, honestly, if you see a vision of something, or if you hear something, these are all directly related to your question and to what you're doing. So just kind of connect the dots and piece it all together. But intuition is incredibly important in tarot, because that is how we tell the story. That is, we use our intuition to tell someone else their story, or to really get answers for ourselves. Because a lot of people hear tarot and they immediately are like, oh, that person's trying to predict the future, right? And it can be used for that, but it's really what it is a tool to help you better understand yourself. What I pride myself off in my readings is really helping people navigate their life and navigate what they're going through, which is why it's really cool that with tarot, you can literally ask the universe any question you want, any question at all. And you might not always like the answer that you get, but you're going to get an answer. So that's why your intuition is so important. Listen the first time. It's going to take some time to really trust yourself, to be like, listen to it the first time. Whatever one pops out first, that's the one. Or if 3 cards fall out and you really keep telling yourself all 3 of those matter, all 3 of those matter, then take all 3 of them. So trust yourself, trust your gut. Trust the feelings that you get, any sort of vibe or feelings or anything at all. That is your higher self. That is your intuition. Follow that. Okay, so I really want to show you how I do some of my note taking. Here is one way to do it. So I have a mini, it's really bright, a mini Rider-Waite tarot deck. It's like a travel deck. I think I got this from earning coupons or tickets at a game place and just getting it. But so what I did with these, because these are just for me, for practicing and stuff, and I'm not saying that you have an extra deck that you can write on or that you even want to write on these ones. This is totally just a suggestion for in the future, or you know, I have a few of them, so take whichever one jumps out at you. On the back of them, I have in silver the right side up meaning, and then in purple the reverse, and it's really just keywords. And like I said, this is just for me for a study deck. And I picked one card a day when I was really first starting, and I just kind of let that be the card that I kept out like I suggested to you, and I wrote on it, and then I just kind of, it makes it so much easier to really practice with them because it's right on the card. But you can also use flashcards. For me, personally, I think what helps me more than actually using the flashcards, like to study, is to write it down. As I'm writing it down, I think that's what helps it stick with me. But I'm also going to show you the best technique for me that I've been using lately. Okay, so this is what I really wanted to show you, my notes. And I would definitely suggest at least doing this first page, because this is all you need to really read a card. And I'll explain why. The cards are split up into 4 suits, and then there's 22 major arcana cards. The cup suit, all of them, represents water, emotions, creativity, intuition, and relationships. Pentacles, because look, you have earth, air, fire, water, is what the 4 different suits stand for. So pentacles is earth, material wealth, money, career, and manifestation. Swords is air, which is communication, truth, intellect, and thoughts. And then wands is fire, inspiration, energy, enthusiasm. And then look, if we have 1 through 10, with 1 being aces, this really gives you an idea of what each number represents. 1, new beginnings and opportunity. 2, balance and partnership. 3, creativity, groups and growth. 4, structure, stability, manifestation. 5, change, instability, conflict. 6, communication, reflection, mastery, fruition, attainment, fulfillment, and completion. So what this does here is, this is a really easy way. Say you pull 5 of swords. So 5, change, instability, conflict, in communication and truth. So there is some sort of instability in truth and a conflict in communication. So that's a really easy way to just kind of connect those dots and put it together. And then, like, say 3 of cups, we have creativity, groups, and growth in emotions, creativity. So there's creativity twice. So there's a lot of creativity. There's growth in creativity, growth in relationships. There's creative groups. So that's just really a simple way to just kind of connect the dots. You can go ahead, like I said, and do a flashcard for each card if you want. It does end up to be quite a bit. But if you're like me and just writing stuff down helps, or you want something simple to follow, this is a great idea. But let me show you how I do it. I like to put them all together. There's a couple different ways. Like, you can put all your swords together, all of your wands together, all of your cups together, and study that way. But for me, I like to do, like, this is aces, all 4 different aces. So I can really see the difference in each ace. Or like all of the 2s. I've got all of the 2s, and I can really see the difference to help me remember and like keep track of the difference. Like 2s of pentacles means multiple priorities and ups and downs, time management. 2 of swords crossroads, difficult decisions, painful choices, stressful decisions. Two of Wands means two paths, decisions, options, planning. Two of Cups means partnerships, unity, love, compatibility. And I'm going to show you, I'll send you to the link where I got these keywords, because these are just keywords. And then I love that I use different color pens. I'm still a kid at heart. So I have the regular, the right side up, keywords. And then here I have the reverse keywords. So I can see that Two of Wands means two paths and decisions and options, but Two of Wands in reverse means fear of change, indecisiveness, restricted options. So I know you have your book to follow, but if writing stuff down helps you, this is a really good idea of how to keep track of it. I could actually take pictures of mine if just reading it helps, but I do recommend writing it out when you have time. Just do one a day. I do one a day. Like threes, all of the threes in one day. I actually don't even think I finished yet. Nope, I'm on sixes. And then I have one back here, Major Arcana. The Fool means beginnings, rebirth, and freedom. The Magician, power, influence, willpower. And I got the numbers next to them. Not that that matters. You don't need to know that. But, and then I have the reversed. So we can see that if I were to pull the Fool, it means beginnings and rebirth and freedom. But if I pull the Fool in reverse, it means recklessness, carelessness, and negligence. So I definitely suggest for you to find some way to take notes slowly over time. Obviously, don't rush it because you won't remember it. But definitely, slowly but surely, come up with a system that works best for you. And if you're interested in these pictures, I can definitely take pictures of them for you, and I will send you the website. Let me know if I forget, because right now I'm going to edit and post this video to YouTube for you. So if I forget, be like, hey, I need the link for the keywords. All right, so now you're going to go back to me again. Okay, so yesterday, the two questions that I wanted you to ask yourself, and again, those were just yesterday's questions. You didn't have to do it yesterday, and you don't have to do these today. They're definitely, I'm just going to put out on my day-by-day, step-by-step for you to learn and take it as you want. One day, focus on it for a week if you want. The whole week, you can focus on it for a few months if you want. That is definitely fine. I'm just going to put it out there for you every day so I can get you these videos. So yesterday we asked which card represents my soul or my very essence, and what do I need to know right now for my highest good? And again, that's a good one to ask anytime you need some guidance, or every day, or just whenever. These questions can also be for other people. You know, what does so-and-so need to know for their highest good? And I have a couple tips for reading for other people. I'll give you two. So today, I have two questions for you to ask. And one is, what energy do I have right now? What energy am I embodying right now? And then that's one question. And then what energy do I need right now? So what energy do I have and what do I need? And by energy, I mean like we all put off energy. We all put off like an aura, right? That can be a nervous energy, a happy energy, an anxious energy, a sad energy. So those are different ideas of what it means to embody an energy. So this is really asking spirit in the universe. And when I say spirit, by the way, this just means whatever higher power that you believe in. That can be, you can call it God, you can call him spirit. I just use spirit. To me, I mean God. I'm just saying spirit because it's something that more people can relate to. So that's what I mean when I say spirit. But what was I saying? So that's what I mean as far as energy goes when you're asking, what energy do I have right now? And what energy do I need to have right now? So these are also something that I ask when I can already feel that I'm a little bit off, or I'm looking for guidance on what energy I really need to get through a situation or a day or a circumstance or something like that. Okay, so real quick, when you are reading for someone else, I know that I did mention to you to try not to share your deck with anyone, but I don't do it anymore because I don't do in-person readings at all whatsoever, unless it's to my husband. And even still, I do mine video recorded. When I first started off, I did them written, but I usually do them on my own, and I give the person the information after. That's just what works better for me. But when I was 18, in my early 20s, and I was first really getting into it, I did let my sitters choose their cards. I would shuffle, and then I would set it down and let them cut the deck, or would do the fan and let them pick what spoke to them and what called out to them. That is another way that you can do a reading for somebody else. So how do we cleanse their energy off our deck after they're touching our cards and we share, because that does leave an imprint of their energy on our cards. So a simple way, because you know, you can use a selenite slab, which is a crystal, or you can use sage, but I don't expect you to run out and spend a bunch of money to do this. So a simple way to do it is an incense stick. These are 10 cents. I'm not sure if you have any, if you're into incense, but light an incense stick, and the smoke will actually cleanse your deck. And while you're doing it, you know, just say, I cleanse this deck of any negative energy or energy that is not my own. And that will help keep your energy and your energy alone in your deck. Okay, so I believe that is everything that I have for you today. I think tomorrow we're going to get into oracle cards, and I'm just going to explain to you what they are. You definitely don't need them, but if you're interested or you have no idea, because I didn't, I want to explain that a little bit more to you. By this weekend, I'm going to have you working. I mean, like I said, you don't have to do it this weekend, but I'm going to start getting more into spreads, 3-card spreads, and doing spreads for yourself and spreads for other people. Right now, we're really just focusing on like single cards, so you can get the idea and kind of grasp the meanings of them. Again, it takes a long time, so be patient with yourself, and you know, try not to give up. If it's something that you're really interested in, stick with it. Again, I'm going to leave you the links to all of my social media content, all of my different social media links. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm still tired. I'm not sure if you're already subscribed to me in these different areas, but if you're not, I would definitely suggest doing that so you can really get the most benefit out of all of the content that I put out. And I just want to tell you that by doing this with you this week, it's really inspired me. I'm going to put out a couple TikToks. I'm not sure about if it's today or tomorrow, about beginners, tarot reading for beginners. So that really inspired me to do that. And I'll send those to you after too, if you don't already see them. All right, girlfriend, I think this is all I have for you today, and I will be back for you tomorrow. I hope this helps. Love, light, and blessings. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.